Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have uncovered a video that is going to shock all of you. Trevor Moore died at the age of 41 years old. Most people don't even know who he is, but he did a lot of things on Comedy Central, actually around Justin Bieber being taken advantage of by P. Diddy. So I want you guys to stick around until the end of the video, but we're gonna react to this song. It's called Help Me.
This video is shocking.
Yeah.
It was done on Comedy Central, as you said, but most people thought nothing of this.
It's crazy.
They thought it was funny. They laughed about it.
Yeah.
But he had an untimely death, which seems to happen with any person that is trying to expose the mainstream media, the Hollywood industry, and everything. Yep. So we're going to react to this, guys. You probably have not seen this, but you need to share this with every single person because what they're putting out there is so blatant in your face. But we're going to dive right in. This gets crazy.
Can hear the girls all scream soon as our wheels touch down. Junkets in Tokyo, fashion shoots in Milan, then a private jet
Wait for it.
Madison Square Garden. 36-week-long tours, 10 singles on the charts. So hear my message, girl, cause it comes from the heart. Help me, my parents sold me to a big producer.
Whoa! Whoa, my parents sold me to a big producer. They start out this video with it being very
fun and lighthearted. He's famous. He's traveling the world. He's meeting women. He
looks so much like Justin Bieber.
Selling out Madison Square Garden. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? What does this remind you of the melody of this song? Baby by Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah. Because it gets into that. All I remember is the baby part.
You and I don't go good place.
But my parents sold me to the producer.
Just rewind that 5 seconds. Guys, listen very closely to these words.
Hear my message, girl, cause it comes from the heart. Help me, my parents sold me to a big producer in the record industry. He makes me do things that I don't want to do. Please call child services or maybe SVU. You gotta help me. My parents sold me to a big producer in the music industry. They took the cash and left me to these screaming messes. If I don't know this, I'd skip those dancing classes. I tried to run away one time in Belarus. They beat me with phone books so that I wouldn't bruise.
Pause it.
I just can't take no.
Guys, if this is not a sign of what exactly happened to Justin Bieber, I don't know what is. He looks just like a younger Justin Bieber.
And just so you guys know, Trevor Moore, who created this video, he's been in Hollywood for the longest time. Again, he died 3 years ago. But he was an actor, producer, director. He was so involved in that scene, he even was part of some movies. And so he is saying in a comedic way what happens to a lot of the young people in Hollywood, but no one actually talks about this.
Yes, it's absolutely insane.
Until P. Diddy finally comes out, gets arrested. Now everybody wants to know what actually happened.
Yeah, this is, I mean, think about it, guys. Put the dots together. He said they sold me. And if I would have known better, I wouldn't have taken the dancing classes. There's a price to pay in Hollywood for fame. Even Alec Baldwin was on
I watched that
PBD,
clip. I watched that clip.
And he said, Hollywood is evil.
Yeah.
Like he said it like 15 times on that podcast. It's evil. And this is Justin Bieber's father-in-law. That's just crazy, man.
It gets crazy. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
More rich kids, bar mitzvahs, or paid sleepovers.
Hate
with Saudi
sleepovers.
princes. With SOS and Morse code. Once at the VMAs, they sprayed me with a hose in a pit for 3 days. And when my sales drop off, they'll take me to a resort and let rich businessmen hunt me down for sport.
Hold up, I'm just coming in on the song to check on what y'all talking about. Don't think of me as a record exec, but a father figure and pal. This kid's a real prankster. This is one of his practical jokes. Thank you for your concern, but there's nothing to see here, folks. That's just exhaustion talking. Poor little guy's tuckered out. I'll take him back to the tour bus and we'll get him straightened out.
Oh my God.
There is no box. I don't even
We will take him back to the tour bus and get him straightened out.
So he tries to downplay it by saying the kid's a prankster. I'm like his dad. What did he say in his video with Justin Bieber? He had custody of him for 48 hours.
And they were going to do buck wild things.
Things that they couldn't disclose.
You see the video? It had OBJ in it where Justin Bieber's, again, we can't show it on here. It's a little graphic. Where he's down near his crotch area.
No,
that video, you actually sent it to me, but we couldn't show it on the latest video we did.
OBJ?
Odell Beckham Jr. was in it, and it was during one of the night parties at Diddy's house, and Justin Bieber was literally down at, I don't know if it was OBJ or somebody else, down at the guy's crotch level, and then the phone panned to him, and then he stood up, and he was like this. He was out on some kind of drugs.
It's so traumatizing. I mean, if you listen to Justin Bieber's music, the song Lonely...
Dude, I have been binging Justin Bieber the last 24 hours.
I've just been praying for the guy, man.
Dude, it's absolutely traumatizing, dude.
Okay, if you guys listen to the words in this song, we're going to rewind it about 10 seconds. I want you to really pay attention because this is shocking, and the most shocking part is that nobody was talking about it.
And it's on Comedy Central. I've said that for the 3rd time.
It's crazy.
Talking, poor little guy's tuckered out. I'll take him back to the tour bus and we'll get him straightened out. There is no box. I don't even know what that means. Now we gotta run.
Oh my
God.
God.
Here's some front row seats.
Gotta help me. My parents sold me
Can I
to
get
a
a
big
little help here?
producer
Yeah, we've
in the
got a coat
music
on.
industry.
We're
Oh,
sorry,
God,
he's
please
very
help me.
tired. Life on the
Take some
road.
action. This
He
didn't
can
work
quit whenever he
out
wants.
for Michael Jackson. Someone help me. Don't ignore what I said. They'll sacrifice me.
He'd like to thank all of you for your support. The new album.
He said he'll sacrifice me to what?
Hold on. Rewind that.
He'll sacrifice me to what?
Someone help me. Don't ignore what I said. They'll sacrifice me.
He'd like to thank all of you for your support. The new album.
Did he say Babel? To the God of... Let me see.
Let's look at the lyrics real
quick.
quick.
Put on subtitles. Let's see if it might not pick it up. If y'all hear this message, I'm trying to listen. Whoa.
Someone help me. Don't ignore what I said. They'll sacrifice me.
He'd like to thank all of you for your support. The new album.
God Baptist.
What's the imagery? Can we pause it real quick? Go back to the... Pause it. What is that?
Dude,
that's
some Satanist.
Satanic, yeah.
Satanic
Well, look
imagery.
at the horns. The horns are... and the goat. It looks like a goat with horns.
Which is all Revelation stuff in the Bible, the morning of that kind of stuff.
And it's... Look where it is. It's down in like a basement dungeon somewhere.
That looks like the Masons.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
How is this on Comedy Central as comedy? This is what's
But
happening.
do you know what they said? Is he screaming out help, but all the guy said is the 42nd album is dropping or...
Yeah, he's talking over the kid.
And all
so
you
that
have to
the
say
kid's
is
not
that,
heard.
and everybody gets excited. Justin Bieber, the next album. They ignore completely what's happening.
So I want to pull up real quick these lyrics.
Well, we have 15 seconds left. Or are you going to... Yeah, let's...
So go ahead and finish.
The new album drops on the 22nd.
Wow.
Okay, so I want to read some of the lyrics from Justin Bieber's
Wow.
Lonely song real quick. Everybody knows my past now. Like my house was always made of glass. And maybe that's the price you pay for the money and fame at an early age. Everybody saw me sick and felt like no one gave. They criticized the things I did as an idiot kid. What if you had it all, but nobody to call? Then maybe you'd know me, because I've had everything, but no one's listening. And that's just lonely.
Do you know what's crazy?
That is
I was talking
nuts.
with Linda, my wife, last night, and she was sending me different things that have been going on. Again, we're following this whole story, but there's stuff coming out every day. We could do videos every day about this, but I don't want to do it every day. She told me that a lot of people online are saying, well, he made all the money, so why is he complaining? He's made hundreds of millions of dollars, and he sold out the Beatles and Elvis in 7 years, beat their sales. Why is he complaining since he got the entire world? And they also said, well, if you were abused, why didn't he speak out sooner? It could have prevented so many other people from being abused. Like, dude, when you're 15 and you're being shown the world and they control you and say, hey, if we could end your life if you speak out, here's all this money, you just have to keep letting it happen. Do you think a 15, 16, 17, or 18-year-old kid is going to do that?
No, because that's fear.
It's fear. They control you, dude. They know where you live. You care about your mom, your dad.
When you gain the whole world but lose your soul, was it worth it?
You can gain the whole world, but so many people idolize gaining the whole world.
It's like what PBD said. The more money you make, the more fame that you get to, the less people that you can relate to. So the higher up in the echelons that you have, let's say you have 100 people around you that are making the same amount of money, you can relate to 100 people. But Justin Bieber climbed up to being like by himself. So there's that loneliness and that fame. Nobody understands him because of the weight and the burden that he carried to get to where he is today.
Wow.
And what did he have to do and compromise with along the road to protect his family? I mean, I can only imagine the threats that he got from P. Diddy. Like, hey, if you talk about this, then this is what's going to happen to your family, or this is what's going to happen to your friends. You don't know. We don't know all the conversations.
The stuff they made him sign?
Yeah, you don't know the conversations, the threats, the potential abuse, which I believe happened, but that's alleged at this point. But you can see it in his eyes. I mean, you could see the trauma.
It happened. I mean,
yeah, you can see it.
We'll say alleged so we don't get in trouble, but that's what happened.
Yeah, you can see the pain and the trauma. And if any of you out there, I know I have, when you've experienced trauma in your past, you can relate to and you can see it in somebody else's eyes, because the eyes are the window to the soul. So we're praying for you, Justin. And you guys write in the comments below your prayers for Justin. And what do we want to see him? He came back to God recently, but he's still on his journey. I think giving him grace is super important. But make sure you comment below. What are your thoughts on this video? Is this eye-opening for you? Is this the first time that you've seen it? But we want to hear from you guys. We're going to respond to all the comments once again, and we appreciate you guys. We are a small channel, so we appreciate every single one of you coming and going on this journey with us and listening to our content.
Our mission is to expose corruption in the world.
Yes.
Because we've struggled at time. We're like, what niche should we do? What kind of things should we talk about? Our goal is for people to become better.
Yes.
Our goal is to become better, but that starts with you being aware of what's happening in the world and not being silent.
Yes.
So we will not be silent, but we appreciate you guys. We will see you on the next video. Peace.
Peace.